From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, January the 12th, 2017. Foreign ministers from 72 countries will be making their way to Paris in the coming days to take part in the Middle East Peace Summit in the city, which is aimed at resolving the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Israel will not be attending the international conference, maintaining that the only true way to reach a peaceful solution is through direct talks between the parties and not through international forums such as this one. Today, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reaffirmed that sentiment during a press conference with the Foreign Minister of Norway, Pogrebin, in Jerusalem today.
It's a rigged conference, rigged by the Palestinians with French auspices to adopt additional anti-Israel stances. This pushes peace backward. It's not going to obligate us. It's a relic of the past. It's a last gasp of the past before the future sets in.
The Prime Minister added that Israel would not be obligated by any outcome of the summit, which is scheduled for this Sunday, January the 15th. French President François Hollande said today that the peace summit was not meant to take the place of direct talks, but rather is looking to ensure the support of the international community for the two-state solution and the restart of talks. He said peace will be achieved by Israelis and Palestinians and nobody else. Only bilateral negotiations can succeed. And yesterday, prior to meeting with Netanyahu in Jerusalem, the Norwegian foreign minister met with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas in Amman, Jordan, where the two also discussed the Paris conference, after which Borg met with PA Prime Minister Rami Hamdallah in Ramallah. And the Palestinian Authority's official news outlet Wafa reported that the PA will open an embassy in the Vatican tomorrow. The Holy See gave Palestinian recognition just over a year ago. Abbas is expected to meet with Pope Francis at the Vatican on Saturday. Abbas will then meet in Paris with President Hollande. At this time, the Palestinians are not expected to take part in the peace summit in Paris on Sunday. And Prime Minister Netanyahu also met today with his counterpart from Jamaica. This was the first ever visit by a leader of the Caribbean nation to Israel. Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness invited Netanyahu to visit Jamaica in return and expressed his condolences for the recent truck ramming terror attack that killed 4 IDF soldiers in Jerusalem on Sunday. The two leaders also spoke about areas of cooperation between them. Police in Staten Island, New York, are investigating a threat at a local Jewish community center as a hate crime. A swastika and the word bomb were found drawn inside the JCC of Staten Island yesterday. No bomb was found by police. The incident comes just days after 16 JCCs across the country received anonymous threats and were temporarily evacuated. Those threats also proved to be false. New York Regional Director of the Anti-Defamation League, Evan Bernstein, said the unfounded threats that led to evacuations and police investigations have deeply unsettled Jewish community members. He said it was unclear if yesterday's incident was related at all to the ones earlier this week. The American Jewish Committee has launched an initiative to strengthen Latino-Jewish cooperation. The Latino Jewish Leadership Council will advocate for issues of shared concern and values cherished by both communities. It will convene in Washington for the first time on March the 1st. The UJA Federation of New York is partnering with several entities in Jerusalem to create a brand new Center for the Arts in the city. The Jerusalem Campus for the Arts is a joint initiative of the New York Federation together with the Jerusalem Municipality, the Israeli government, and the Jerusalem Foundation, with the goal to, quote, transform Israel's capital city into a global arts and cultural center. Jerusalem Mayor Nir Barkat said the groundbreaking center will be yet another important step in reestablishing the downtown area as a place that is pulsing with life and energy, with thousands of young people and university students. The campus will cost about $50 million. It is set to open in 2020. And taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, January the 12th. At 8, remarks from Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, Danny Danon. Alan Dershowitz, and president of the Zionist Organization of America, Mort Klein, from the recent ZOA Gala. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with civic activist and philanthropist Howard Teach on L'chaim. And at 10, David Makovsky of the Washington Institute for Near East Policy and author Dan Senor discuss U.S.-Israel relations with Abigail Pogrebin in a program of the Jewish Week with UJA Federation of New York. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, January the 12th, 2017. I'm Teisha Bader.